everyone, it's 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗚 here. I'm a stage 3 bowel cancer survivor and a quantum health coach. And today I'm going to be talking about how you can take a leap of faith with your life, with everything that you have. And I can talk about different stages of my life that I took this massive leap of faith and how it has been so positive, and I have received so much back because I took that leap of faith. Okay, the first time I have done that I can remember, it was when I was 21 years old and I left my country, Brazil, because I was incredibly unhappy where I was. I didn't want to live the life that I was supposed to live according to the society norms and to my family. You know, a girl like to go and get married and have children and you know, finish her studies and going from her parents' house to her husband's, you know, in her own house. I didn't want to do that. So I gathered all my money, which wasn't a lot. I gathered all my strength, and with a lot of self-doubt, with no plan at all, I decided to leave Brazil. And that led me to living 5 different countries. I speak 4 different languages. I have traveled around the world, and it has been the absolutely best thing and the scariest thing that I have done in my life. And I think that, you know, when people talk about, you know, taking a leap of faith, or, you know, they talk about wanting to do something that can be potentially quite scary for them, you know, they think that they still need to have some sort of plan. They still need to have kind of a plan B or some sort of cushion, you know, something holding them, like if something happens. I can tell you, and I can guarantee you, if you think back in your life, you have taken one leap of faith where you just went all in, and the results were incredible. You know, in my healing journey, I had to do the same thing. You know, when I was diagnosed with stage 3 bowel cancer, they told me, 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗡, you're going to feel very poorly, you know, just do what you can. You know, there is not much you can do. It's just like 7.5 months of treatment every 2 weeks, you know, with some delays. Just do what you can. I thought to myself, I am not going to be that person. I'm taking a leap of faith here, and I am going to do everything I can so I can build a different body and a different mind in this process. Now, this took an enormous amount of effort and discipline and determination. Nobody told me that whatever I was doing was going to work. In actual fact, every time that I told the doctors, hey, I'm changing my diet, they used to tell me, 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓, it doesn't matter what you do, you know, nothing, you know, it's going to make a difference. You know, chemotherapy is like this, and your cancer was bad luck. You know, there is really nothing you can do. I kept saying to myself, there is a lot that I can do, and I'm going to finish this chemotherapy treatment feeling stronger than I started. And I finished 12 sessions of chemotherapy feeling stronger than I started. I took a leap of faith in believing in myself, in what I was doing, trusting the process. I wasn't just going to hang around and believe what everybody else was telling me. You know, besides the doctors, you know, there was a load of other stories of people that, people that would tell me that, you know, so-and-so didn't do very well during chemo, and so-and-so didn't do very well. I stayed focus on what I wanted to create for my life, and taking that leap of faith and believing that I was able to create something different. There was no plan B. You know, sitting in the sofa every day and feeling sorry for myself and accepting what the doctors had told me wasn't an option for me. And this is why I was able to finish 12 sessions of chemotherapy feeling stronger than I started. Then after I finished chemotherapy, I went back to work, to my corporate role, and I realized I was no longer fulfilled, and I realized that my work life was also part of my health, and I needed to take my next leap of faith, which was to starting my business. Again, there was no guarantees. I had a job which was kind of my, you know, safety, and that's all I knew. It was a career. I had been working in recruitment for 10 years. You know, nobody told me, 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗡, leave this job and start your business, it's going to work out. Nobody told me, do this and do that and everything is going to work out. I was the only one who took that leap of faith, I left my job. I decided from one day to another, that is it. Enough is enough. I no longer want to stay where I am no longer happy. I need to do something else with my life. I need to really focus on pursuing my dreams and my purpose and live my purpose every single day. And that's what I did. I left my corporate job with 0 clients and I started building my business. 2.5 years on, I was able to build a 6-figures business without compromising my health, which was a massive part of and very important part of the process for me. But again, nobody gave me that guarantee. And I feel that when I speak to people in sales calls or around their health and around their relationships, around what they're doing in their workplace or wanting to start a business, they are waiting for somebody to give them that safety. They're waiting for somebody to tell them, hey, if you do A, you're gonna get B. Hey, if you invest on a coach, you're definitely gonna succeed. If you invest on a coach, your health is definitely going to get better. I've learned in my life that you are the only one that can create this certainty in your life, that can create, your future, that can create a different reality for yourself. You're the only one that can make a decision to take that leap of faith. Nobody can take that decision for you. And I also have learned that when you take the leap of faith, you're all in. You're prepared to do whatever it takes. Because let's face it, there will be things that you need to do that perhaps are uncomfortable. But if you don't start doing uncomfortable things, you need to accept that whatever you are, you're not happy with. And for me, in all of those 3 circumstances that I explained here, I wasn't happy. I needed to do something else, and I did. So if you are in a position, you want to take that leap of faith, but you don't have the courage to do, and you have a lot of self-doubt, and you don't have a plan, a structure plan, you don't know, what exactly you need to do. You need to ask yourself that really, really serious question. If I stay where I am at, what is this leading me to? Am I living the life that I want now? Am I happy? Do I feel healthy? Do I feel full of energy? You are the only one that can make that decision for you. You're the only one that can take that leap of faith. You're the only one that can overcome your self-doubt by taking action. You're the only one that can just say to yourself, that's it, I've had enough and I'm building something new here. Stop waiting for somebody to do that job for you. You are the one that has to do that job. You have to make the decision to change. You have to make a decision to change your life, to change your health, to change your relationship, to change your work life. You're the only one that can make that decision. If you feel that you are in that place, change now. Life, it is now. I've learned in my cancer journey that we're always waiting, but when this happens, I'll have, I'll be in a better place. When I have less stress in life, it'll be better for me to change jobs. Or when I have more money, I can invest on a coach. When I have, more time, I can start my business. And the time keeps ticking and keeps going. And if there is one thing that I learned, and this is what made me decide to start my business, is that life is now. That's all we have. And if you don't grab the present moment with both hands and start creating what you want and what you most desire now, you are not going to be living your life, the life that you want tomorrow. I really hope this is helpful to you if you are in that place. If you have any questions, please ask me. If you feel that somebody, a friend or a family member is in that place right now, share this video with them. I think sometimes, we stay so much in our heads thinking about the what ifs, and like I said, the time is ticking and we're still not living the life that we want. It's not only about acquiring, freedom and financial abundance and independence and health. Is about happiness. It's about feeling like that you are living the life that you want. And perhaps for me, life looks like X, but for you it looks like a completely different thing. And it's important for us to realize what makes us happy. And if you are not happy, if you wake up in the morning, if you're not happy with the life that you want, the only thing that you can do to make it better is to change. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.